Okay, video 7. So Kimetsu no Yaiba or Demon Slayer. Wow. Okay, that got okay. There we go. So Demon Slayer. Now I gave it an 8. Um, this is a solid 8. You know, sometimes I give an 8. It's like a low 8. This is like a good. This is like an 8.5, and the community thinks it's an 8.5, and I think this is actually a fair score. This is putting it up close to, like, what the Death Note score is and all that, but. Um, yeah, I think it's legitimate anime. Like, I don't know, maybe it's a little overrated. Maybe I'd give it like an 8.2, but I can't really complain too much. Like, I think it's a pretty solid score, 8.53. I do like the anime, so I don't think it's overrated. This isn't like, if this was like a 9.0 or something, then yeah, I would probably say it's overrated. But 8.5, I think it's legitimately fair. Popularity ranks really high. It actually passed up Naruto, so that's kind of interesting. Yeah, but yeah, very solid anime, very interesting. Um, I guess I don't know. Like, I guess I'm just not into the whole demon thing. Like, I mean, I like action anime, but um, just yeah, like yeah, I don't know if you're into like the like Japanese setting, kind of like old school historical stuff. Then yeah. In fact, it's got the historical theme attached to it. It's kind of interesting. Let's see, sequel. Yeah, let's look at other stuff. Let's look at like the movie. Um, yeah, movie is an 8, 8.3. This is the TV version. Then there's like the movie version. That's like super popular. The movie version got like 8.6. So I don't know if the movie's a little bit overrated. I don't know. Like, it's kind of weird. This is 8.6. And then if you watch the TV version, it's the same thing, but this one's 8.3. Like, it's literally like the same thing. One's 8.3, the other one's 8.6. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. Maybe a tad overrated. Like, the movie's a little overrated on the score, but like, it's still solid. I can't complain too much. Sequel, 8.83. Okay, yeah. So this is where I'm gonna say stuff. So notice this is an 8.83. So this is a good example of score inflation. So the second season generally has higher scores, as I've mentioned in previous videos. But yeah, this is probably a bit too high. Like, this is putting it up close to like Fullmetal Alchemist territory. Like, you're saying this is like masterpiece. Like, I gave it an 8. Like, um, I mean, I do understand the fight scene was really cool, but I do think they kind of dragged it out a bit. It's only 11 episodes, but like the last 5, 6 episodes is just this giant, long, drawn out fight, and there's some cool parts to it. Like, like, yeah, definitely cool parts to it. But I just think this 8.8 is probably a little too high. Like, I still give it an 8. Like, I just think I kind of see it just like the first season. It's about as good. Um, there's some good parts. Like, yeah, so I just think, like, I think this is probably a little blown out of proportion. I'd probably put this down at maybe the 8.5, 8.4 zone. I'd give it a score closer to what it got in the first season, like, just to be honest. So second season, I'm going to say it's probably just a tad overrated. But still good, still good. Um, yeah, so that's about all I could say. I mean, we have a third season coming up. You know, uh, it's probably going to be good. I'll probably watch it at some point. So yeah, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Demon Slayer, I think is a good anime, but as is common, sometimes scores just get blown up a little bit too much. Like, this is really hard to beat 8.83. So generally, anything with a score that high, I'm just going to say it's overrated, because it's very hard to justify scores like that. You have to be like, super, super masterpiece. Like, I'm gonna see stats. Yeah. So yeah, lots of people think it's amazing, like nines and tens. So not so many people think so. Yeah, I gave it an 8. So it's not. I'm not. It's not too weird to give it an 8. If you gave it a 7, then yeah, you're kind of in the minority at that point. Um, so basically, season one score is fair. Season two score probably a bit overrated. So anyway. That's my final verdict. See you next time.